thousands of Venezuelans are reacting with shock and frustration after U.S. President Donald Trump declared the airspace above Venezuela closed in its entirety. Residents in Caracas call the move unfair, citing disruptions to travel plans and growing uncertainty amid escalating tensions with President Nicolas Maduro's government. The announcement surprised U.S. officials who reportedly had no prior knowledge of any military enforcement operations, while the Pentagon and White House have remained largely silent. The decision comes as the Trump administration weighs various options against Maduro, including heightened military activity and covert CIA operations, following months of strikes on suspected drug shipments off Venezuela's coast. Locals are divided over the implications. Some condemn the move as an unjust escalation, while others say they will adapt to the situation. Meanwhile, Maduro continues to deny any involvement in the drug trade, even as international attention on Venezuela intensifies. As global concern grows, this development adds a new layer of uncertainty to Venezuelan relations, leaving both citizens and policymakers closely watching the next steps.
I think it's unfair because there are people who need to travel for work, business, to see our family, and we Venezuelans are not to blame for these situations. We are the ones who pay the consequences for the things that are happening.
It affects us a lot because at least many people who were abroad, who were going to spend Christmas with their families here, can no longer do so. And many people who are going to visit their families abroad cannot do so either. So we are locked up here in Caracas, in Venezuela. Of course it affects us.
Claro que nos afecta.
En nada, porque si por lo menos las personas que van a venir se vienen.
It doesn't affect anything because if at least the people who are going to come, like my daughter, they stay in Cucuta, the border, and then they come if they are going to enter Venezuela. There is a little fear there in that particular matter that something might happen to her during that journey, but I don't feel afraid, I feel at peace, I don't know really.
Yo no sé, verdad que no siento miedo, siento como paz, no sé, de verdad.